Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I always have to check. The day's all blended together now. Welcome, Coffee Cart, Mac Prince, and Daniel. And, I can't make out all those letters, but Blegor. Welcome. Blegor. I'm glad you've been enjoying the jokes. Switching it up a little. Hello, hello. Blegor. Says someone random. Hey, James G. Wow, working on a Premiere project with over 20 video and audio tracks. That sounds like a mess. Hello, hello. Ambrose is here, indeed. We'll see how long he stays. I forgot to go play fetch with him. We might have to do that soon. He was quite content until literally I started talking, and now he's up to... No, you can't. No, you can't eat Christmas presents. There's a Christmas present by the door, and decided you're gonna just come say hi. Beginning of the stream. Yeah. You're gonna come say hi. This is his latest trick that he's taught himself. Yeah, you're gonna be a lapdog now. Yeah. Oh, Igor. Yeah, sorry. On the chat window in the font, there's a bunch of L's and I's that are hard to make out. So, Dirk, welcome from Germany. Yeah, it seems that live streaming and lockdowns go well together. Yes, there are some new channel points rewards in there. Try them out. Not all of them are as automatic as you'd think. But maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, hey, the Becker. I'm glad you could join live finally. Yeah, I have been lax in setting a schedule. I will. I'm getting close. Ambrose, somebody would like to feed you a treat. Are you on camera? You are. You are. Can you give me a pop? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Oh. Now he's going to be looking for treats the entire rest of the stream. Thank you, Darts. Or Ambrose thanks you. I'm not planning a fart machine exactly, but I forget who did the research, and I'm sorry, but we are planning an automated dog feeder. You can already tell. Yeah. You can already tell that's for you. I don't know how, but you know that that's yours. So this is what we've got going on here. So I forget. It was one of the regulars did a bunch of research, and I'm sorry. I don't know who it was. Hey, you're gonna come up here. You're gonna just do this. Oh, you want treats. This is the most efficient way to get treats. So this is a dog feeder here. There's a screw in here, and then a shaft goes in there, and I'm waiting on Servus in the mail, but anyway, we will try. Yeah, that's gonna feed you treats. It doesn't have any treats in it yet, believe it or not. Anytime I show him something, he's convinced it's food. Not actually food. There will be food that comes out of there, but not. No, you can't go chew on it. Sorry, dude. So anyway, I got that printed up in the past day or two. This is a wood PLA. So it's got wood fibers in it. Let's see if I can see it from something else up there, right? It doesn't say. I'd have to go look through my Amazon history to find out. It just says wood. Yeah, he probably is going to chew that thing to pieces. I have not yet introduced the dog. Whoa. You. Oh my God, you're going to be a terror. No. No. He was totally chill until I started the stream. I have not introduced the dog to the big chunk of metal sitting back there. The robot that we've been building. You dude are all tangled in cables. Hang on, I gotta pick this. This is present off the floor. He's gonna destroy it. You tell. It's gonna be trouble. Trouble. We might have to go play fetch here. Yeah, it seems that dogs know when you don't want them to be noisy. No, you can stay down. No climbing up. Oh, okay. So, what are we doing today? Yeah, the dog is going to destroy the trap at some point here on a stream. You'll all have firsthand knowledge. So I got some stuff in the mail. Today is a mail day. And I'll show you what I got. So I got something from iFixit. An S-Clap, which is this very cool suction cup dealy McBob. Where does this go? I don't know. Oh, this goes like this. Okay. So these screw in here. And this is for opening phones. Hi. You're just going to join the stream. Full stop. Yeah? We are apparently chewing with Ambrose instead of opening stuff. Yeah? Hi. Yep. I don't know what to do with you. You have not gotten enough exercise this morning. It's clear. It is clear. You know how I can tell? Because you're chewing stuff on my table. Yeah. Yeah. Folks, I think we're going to take a journey outside here. Briefly. Because otherwise, I'm not going to get anything done. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're taking a trip outside. See you out there. Be out there in 1 minute. Okay, come on. Sit. We're going to play back to this. I think it'll be better snow. All right. Sit. 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 Stay. Oh, where's your other? Sit. Stay. Whoa, sorry for the glitchy camera. I don't know what's up with that. That was weird. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it on OBS now, too. Weird. It's fine now. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Was it like the whole time? Or just for a little while? Hey, Sammy. Welcome. It's my force field. Half the time. Weird. Weird. Okay, hopefully that will satiate the dog. I am soaking wet now. I don't know. Huh. I don't know what's up with that. Let me try putting a bit of a buffer on it and see if that helps. Studio mode. Because I know it has 0 network buffering right now. Maybe it's a little wet or something up there. Okay. Off studio mode. Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe it's the movement detection on it? I don't know. Yeah, weird. Yeah, huh. Strange. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. Come here, you. You're getting tied up because you're into mischief. Yeah. It is time to take a nap. We'll take a nap. We'll lay down. We'll lay down. We'll lay down. Chew. I want things. All right. Let's see how this does. All right. So, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Hi. We were working... No, get off. I was just showing you guys this thing. So the way this works, I'll show you from my phone. Okay, I will see if I can provide some Ambrose. Remind me on Discord for free. I'll provide some Ambrose pictures. So, I don't know what you do with this bit at the bottom. That doesn't seem like it fits my phone, but... Whoa, what's going on here? So, the idea is that you suction cup this on to the front and back, and then you pull, and it lifts. So, see ya for free. We had a real hard time getting into the iPhone 12, so I got that to hopefully help. But this is not a very big one, so I don't know. I'm hoping it's enough force. I've had bigger ones in the past, so... Anyway, it also just does not seem very well made. I'm not super impressed. It says it's new and stronger. We'll see. The next thing I have is quite cool, and is from a close friend. Actually, we have 2 things from close friends today. This is from High Energy Beams, who... Let's see, let's not show the patterns. Who's a friend of mine from Noisebridge, and he makes this really cool little thing. This is it me or is it USB? So one of the perpetual problems with cables, particularly micro USB cables, is knowing whether it has data lines in it or not. And so you can spend a lot of time debugging a hardware device, like a dev board, and never know whether it's the device that's not working or whether you just have a cable that doesn't have any data lines in it. So let me get my box of cables. Test a few. This is a really cool one. And then maybe if I get ambitious, I will label cables. You, no, this is not for you. So, I think these have data lines, but I'm not sure. So you plug one end in here and another end in here. And it lights up and tells you which is which. Oh, I meant to flip this camera over. Hang on. You can see it the same way I can. Okay, so. Snowball CPS, thank you for subscribing for your second month with Amazon Prime. That's awesome. It's super helpful. It helps me. All the money ends up going back into the stream here. So it ends up going into just buying cool stuff to do on the stream. Cheers, Max. Thanks for the bits. So, this one does have data lines, so we can see it's got V plus ground, D plus, D minus. And so now we know this is a cable that has data capabilities. Let's find one that doesn't. Let's see. I thought I threw a bunch in here. There are a bunch floating around. What is this? That one is probably good because it's still hooked up to the. Over here? I had like a handful, but I did something there. Here's some. Let's see what this is. Nope, that one supports data as well. It's going to be a funny demonstration if I can't find any ones that are power only. Yeah. No, that's mini. That's USB-C. I don't know. These are all my crappy ones. What this might result in is me just throwing out all of the ones that don't have data because it's super annoying. Yep, there are ones that are just for charging. In fact, I would say the majority of the ones that you get are just for charging. That one has data too. I don't know. Cheers, Max. Thank you for the bits. Yes, I heard through a little birdie that maybe a USB-C version is in the works. But apparently USB-C is way more complicated. So there's a lot of reading of specs and things. So I should post a link to this because it's a cool little project. And a lot of people have done it quite cool. Where the rest of my cables are. I wish I had one. Let's try this one. Just for the avoidance of doubt. But it maybe is just me and not my USB cables. Green, thank you for the reminder for hydration. I see it. Cheers. So yeah, that one has data lines too. So I don't know. Maybe it is just me. Where's the rest? I could have sworn I had some that were data only or charging only. Actually, I know where there might be one. Hang on. Hang. You took a cable for replacing it. Charging with it, but I've got cable plugged into it. Shotgun. Oh wait. Let's try these. They've got really short ones, foot-long ones. Okay. What about these ones? No, get down. Nope, that one's good too. It's all the ones I have are good. Oh well. Yeah. I could have sworn I had more bad ones than that, but maybe I just have been having separate problems with my devices. But at least this will allow me to know for certain. Oh my god, Black Simon is raiding with a party of 87. Hello, hello. Welcome. What have you guys been up to? Hello, hello, hello. We are looking at little cable gadgets. This is an Apple Magic Keyboard, but we are about to replace it with something more exciting. Oh, you've been building keyboards. Awesome. We are about to build a keyboard as well. We're about to unbox a keyboard and build a keyboard, one of which is from Keyboard.io, and one of which is from some fancy place in Japan. And I'm going to have to look at what it is again. Jesse over at Keyboard.io is a friend of mine from China, and he sent us some cool stuff to check out. So, we don't normally do keyboard things on this channel. I'm here. That's no humping the bed. The dog is just on a tear today. All right. Sorry to everyone who's new. So, no, hey, no, don't do that in polite company. That's not polite. But we're just finishing up looking at this little cable tester, and I'll show that off again if you guys missed it. So this is built by a friend of mine. It's called Is It Me or Is It Just USB? And let's find a Tindy link to it. Tindy. So this is by Nerf Hammer, aka High Energy Beams in the stream. I don't know if he's here. I'm going to show this for 1 minute, and then we'll unbox keyboards. So this tests micro USB cables to see whether they support data or not. So if these two lights don't light up, then you know you've got a charging-only cable. So I think that's quite cool and fun. All right. Let's jump into the main attraction here, since we've got a bunch of keyboard folks. It's got a little battery on it. Here, it's got a little lithium battery cell. So if you want to check those out, they're by a friend of mine. I'm not trying to shill, it's just a cool little thing. So yes, he's working on a USB-C version, John. So let's bust out. So this is from Jesse over at Keyboard.io. And Keyboard.io, I never know how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Jesse is awesome. I know him from China. We've hung out and eaten barbecue and drunk beer when he's on his manufacturing trips. And I approached him, I don't know, maybe a week ago, and I said, Jesse, I hear the latest hot rage is to build keyboards on Twitch. If I were to build something, what should I build? And he said, well, let me check my shelf and see what I have. So this is what he sent me. So this is from Japan, and it's a corny. And let me see if I can find a link. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's open it up first, and then I'll find a link and show you what it should look like when they're done. Those look like keycaps. Okay. And it's got a Keyboard.io sticker. Some stickers for the door. Yes, it is a split. I don't know why it comes with that. I am not a super keyboard nerd just yet. But my keyboard of choice is an old school Microsoft Natural keyboard, if that says anything to the keyboard nerds in the crowd. Like the old PS2 one, preferably with the correct, the full size arrow keys. So, this is a Corning split. Horn. And let's see, what did Jesse tell me? Yeah, dog's creating mischief. No, that's not polite. Knock it off. Corn. Okay. Corn it is. And I was supposed to write down... Where'd I put it? Oh, here we go. Okay. It is a corn chocolate. Someone got that right. Let me cut and paste this over. And we'll take a look here. So, dog's eating his bed now. That's a step in the right direction. So it's a corn chocolate. And that is what it's going to look like, which looks pretty awesome to me. So, my understanding is that there is a fair amount of soldering ahead of us. I don't think there's anything on here. There's not even the control circuitry. So that's going to be an adventure. Oh, and these are PCB designed by Fustan. Oh, that's interesting. So these are just mirrored and you just flip one over. That's cool. So they're the same. And then we've got PCB. Looks like these are PCB covers that go on top. Like so. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong camera. So we've got these PCBs. Sorry, I'll show you what I was showing before. These are double-sided, and it looks like you just flip one over. And I don't know which way they go. We'll have to make sure we get them the right way. But and then these are also PCB that go over the top, and then I assume these go on the back. And this is just laser cut flexi of some sort. We've got little bits here. And then we've got keys. We've got keycaps and switches. And TRSS. That's interesting. A 3.5 millimeter. Is that the connection between the two? How does that work? Hang on, I can't see chat. So how does that work? It looks like maybe that's the connection between the two boards here. Yeah, that's wild. Yep. And yes, we're going to have to do some SMD soldering, and that is okay. That is in our wheelhouse for sure. Yep, I have done a fair amount of small soldering. I've done one of my claims to fame is modifying iPhones, so that involves some pretty serious soldering here. And then this looks like it's a baggie of all our a whole bunch of LEDs and all the rest of the parts. So self-made keyboards in Japan Discord server. So this looks like it's a Discord invite link, and then I'm imagining that we get some assembly instructions here. But would you stop? No, I'm gonna take your bed away if you can't behave. Here, you seem to not do this if you're going to. Let's hold it up. Okay. Somebody did for you. Okay. So, if we can get the dog to stop doing the nasty behind me on camera. I'll have to pop into that Discord. That sounds like it's a bit of a riot. All right. Oh, dog cam. Can we switch to the dog cam now? Sorry, I just saw you now, Santiago Schmidt. Where is the dog cam? Here. Here's the dog cam. I don't know that we really need to switch to the dog cam to see him doing the nasty in all its glory, but he's been violating his bed, which is just a pile of blankets. But they were all nicely folded up, and if they're all nicely folded up, then he seems to get the urge. If they're a pile, then less so. I don't know. All right. Oh, and Rudy wants to feed the dog a treat. But I don't know if that's going to improve our situation any, but we'll try. Come here. Come here. Come here. Watch. Yes. There you go. Okay, go lie down. That's, of course, never how it works with treats, but you know. All right. Okay, so this is what we're building today. However, Jesse sent us something else. And I'm quite excited to see this because I've heard a lot about it. So, this is a pre-built keyboard. You might be able to guess what it might be. Stop it. Hey, no. Go lie down. I don't know if you guys can see. I think you could just barely see it in the corner of the frame. Okay, so this is an Atreus, and this is Keyboard.io's latest keyboard design. So this is a very minimalist keyboard. Stop. Stop. We're gonna spread these blankets. Your girlfriend has now disappeared. Yes. Dirty, dirty dog. All right. So this is a Keyboard.io Atreus. Keyboard.io? Keyboard.io Atreus. And this is the key mapping. But let's get out the goods here. So I think they have just started shipping these not too long ago. Get this on frame. In frame. And I'm quite excited to try this out. Wow. That's pretty cool. It's very minimal. We have some extra keys. Extra F and an extra J, and any key, and a Keyboard.io key. That's cool. Let's plug it in. Yes, the space key is right here. It's small. Jesse's in here. Are you in the chat, Jesse? I pinged him before we started, but I didn't get any answer. So this is the mapping. So you can get everything on here. But you got to learn. Oh wow, it doesn't have any marking. I'm gonna have to keep this in front of me. It doesn't. So like the number keys are a number pad over here. It looks like. Let me scoop this up a little. So y'all can see. It's like the dog is chilled. Nobody feed him any treats for a little while. Get him all riled up again. Oh, I think there's a timeout on that now for exactly that. Okay, so USB-C. And yes, I'm shilling slightly, but Jesse's a good friend, and this is a generous gift, and it'd be cool if other people gave us stuff like this to try it on stream. So sometimes it's worth feeding the beast. We like cool stuff around here. Okay. So this is on the Windows machine. Oh dear. Oh, this is going to take some getting used to. I was going to do Control Tab and well, let's just open a new. Let's open Notepad. I can remember how to type. Ooh, wow. That's funky. I don't know that you need to see the window I'm typing into. Where's backspace? It's function P. No, that's star. I thought it was function. Oh, do I need to like set this up somehow? I thought it would be function backspace. Function P. Okay. Okay, well, let's follow the instructions and see if I can type enough characters to bring up the this. Okay, so we're going to do keyboard. Oh dear. Okay. Keyboard. Oh, nope. Ooh, no, that was not it. Do I have to? Is it modal? No. Okay, I've got number keys. No, this. Okay. Hang on. I have to use my other keyboard for a minute. Because this is not doing what I expected out of the box. Okay, what is it? It's keyboard.io/Atreus. Okay. So. What comes in the box? Here, I'll switch over to this. Here. What comes in the box? How small is it? You can print out a papercraft version. You try it out. Okay. Oh. Graphical configuration tool for Windows Mac. Okay. Maybe we should grab that. Right. Seems like super key. How do you know what layer is enabled? Okay, wait. So Windows protected my computer from doing the thing that I wanted it to do. Run anyway. Okay, got it. Figured it out. Okay, connect. What am I supposed to do with this? I can remap them, I guess. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay, we don't want to remap them. Okay, let's open Notepad again. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got it. So we think super. No, that's super is Windows key. Okay. The instructions and the default layout are not the same. Right, the different colors of the layers, right? I got that. Okay, so if we hit... Whoa. Okay. If I hit function P, I get a star. I think I need to reflash this or something. Backspace is the Z key. That says bracket on here. Huh. Now that's brackets. That is what this claims here. Okay. A wheel? Let's go back and look at this thing. Layer 0. Oh, yep, sure enough. That's layer 1. Layer 2. Oh, layer 0. Oh, it's this key here. This Z. I got it. I got it. So, this is backspace. Right here. Aha. Cool. Okay. Oh, this is weird. I can see getting used to this. Whoa. But I'm making a lot of errors right now. Yeah, it's possible this is not a full production version. This might be like a prototype or a something. So it's Jesse's a friend. It should be backspace. I agree. I don't think... I got some extra keycaps, but I don't think backspace was one of them. It's not. I have a J, an F, and an E. Why don't we swap it for something else? Yeah, I think Jesse said it didn't have all the right keycaps on it. I think that was something he told me. Let's swap it for the Keyboardio key. Seems like a good substitute. Okay. We don't need 2 of these stickers. That seems a little excessive here. Okay. Yeah, I think he did not have the backspace keys when he sent this to me. That is not representative of the product. It's representative of the fact that he's a friend and sent me something on very short notice. So, cool. Where's... oh, shift is under your thumb. I think... whoa! This is going... whoa. Going to take some getting used to and then how do I type an exclamation point? Oh dear, then I have to consult the instructions. Where do we think an exclamation point lives? Oh, here. Function Q. No, function Q. Function... oh, you hold it down. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to play more with that to get that fully working. But I think we should jump into the main attraction here, which is building some stuff. Jesse, thank you. Thank you. This is awesome. If you want your own Atreus, I'll quickly post a link here. Keyboard.io. It is here. This is the link for one of these. Oh, lost my Stream Deck flipped out. So yes, that's the keyboard. That's the link. If you'd like to buy one, that's where you go. And I'm sure that they come with a backspace key now. So no, not cheap. Not cheap. Custom keyboards are not cheap. Okay. So let's figure this corn chocolate out. So let me pull these out. Now, Jesse did say he wants this back at some point. He said, you should assemble it and play with it and then send it back to me, because I guess it is a bit rare. So, all right. Well, we don't need keycaps right away. I think we're going to start by doing some soldering. Let's start by looking at this link here. So we can watch me struggle to type stuff. Okay, and let's see. Let me cut and paste over. The corn chocolate. Okay. So let's see if we can find the installation instructions here, which I imagine. Let's see, I'm gonna just type this quickly. bit.ly to h8 szp0. Okay. Yes, this is a build guide in Japanese. Awesome. Okay, let's bring that up. And let's start getting it translated here. Oh, I thought I had Google Translate installed, but okay. Yes. I guess I just have it on the other machine. Translate this page. Please. Maybe we have to reload. Really? Are we gonna have to download Chrome? I've been using Brave normally. All right, let's download Chrome. Yeah, we could copy it into, yeah, I guess that might be easier than setting up a new browser. Nope, that's not it. Let me paste some of these links, though. Oh, DJ Marlis is one step ahead of me. And then this is the product page. Nope, not that one. Oh, you got an English one. Oh, nice, DJ Marlis. Thank you. That's even better. Oops. Okay, let's just... I don't know why my cut paste is not working, but... Go away, Cortana. Okay. So... Got that, and then... Let's... Hang on one sec. Here is the product page, in case you're curious. All right, give me one sec. Let me grab something to drink here. Jump into it. Okay. So, hey, Krillin. Good afternoon to you. All right. So, let's dive into it. PCBs. We got 2 PCBs. Move this out of the way. We got 2 PCBs. Yes. We have 2 top plates. Yes. We have 2 acrylic bottom plates. I imagine that these are the Pro Micro protection plates. There. We're gonna null this all out. I suppose we could. I don't know what's on frame and out of frame now. Those are LEDs. That. Take these instructions out of the way here. Oh, the Probe micros are, I bet, these Arduino deals here. Yeah. Okay. So let's unpack those. Okay, there's one. There's two. We've got two jacks here, which are in the bag of screws and hardware. Yes. Tactile switches. 2 pieces. Don't know. Let's get everything out of here. Okay, that's a little screen. There. 2 little screens. Yes. Let's see switches. They're not the keyboard switches. So what are they? These look like sockets? I don't know what those are. What do we think those are? There's a whole bunch of them. I think those are sockets. Okay, they're the Keil sockets. All right, and we should have 42 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 40 right there. And 50. Will they give us extras? Diode. I'm gonna guess these are diodes. Yep, those are diodes. Okay. We have keyboard switches, chocolates here. And keycaps, yes. And, oh wait, we have, what are these? Got some sort of headers here. I don't know where those came from. 2 sets of headers. We've got the OLED modules. We have these headers. We have cushioning rubber and spacers and screws. Yes. And we have the TRS cable, but I don't think we got the USB micro cable, which is fine. Unless it got lost immediately, but I don't think that was the case. So I don't think we got that. And I don't know what they're talking about in terms of switches. Tactile switches. Unless they're like in one of these bags. That really just looks like keycaps. And this just looks like keyboard switches. So I don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Optional. These are the LEDs. We have those. Cool. Okay. So. Oh, they're optional. Okay. Thank you, Vortex. You can just short the pads instead. Okay. Okay, since the PCB is reversible, you first have to decide which to use for the left side. Okay, and we have an orientation now. So let's move some of these parts out of the way. What are we doing first? We're soldering diodes first, it looks like. Okay, let's move everything else out of the way here. I'm gonna put this back in a box or in a bag so we don't lose it all. We won't need some of these things for quite a while. All right. Diodes. So goes like so. Cool. Diodes. Solder the diodes to the PCB. Okay. You must, with corn chocolate, you must be sure to attach the diodes to the back. Matching on the front will cause you problems, it sounds like. So diodes, very small, best to work with tweezers and inverted tweezers. Bent tweezers, maybe? Okay, it's best to arrange like so. Huh? Okay. Orientation is as follows. Okay. Yes. And it's all these little ones here, which... Okay. So we might bust out the microscope just so that we can all see this close. So the diode goes there. Little diode mark. So let's get the microscope out, because that just is more fun for everybody, including me. Oh, are inverted tweezers the ones when you squeeze them, they open? Is that what we're talking about? I've not heard that term before. Let me put all these cables away. Sorry, let me... A little bit of cleanup. All of these things go better. Where's this? Something important. Stickers of some sort. Like they're fun. Okay. Okay. Get the bin of cables out here. Yes. All right. Now. Yeah, normally closed tweezers, cool. I should make a chat control to end on. You talk to my end on guy. Yes, I can show you the keyboard switches in more detail. Let me get the microscope set up and the things in more detail here. Alexa, turn on soldering. Okay. Let me do one thing here. I want to turn on the camera switcher so that... Oh. Knock something off on this. Oh, I got it. Thank you. A paint scraper for the 3D printer. Not the end of the world. Okay, let me get the camera switcher up and running. Patrick and I are working on setting up a Raspberry Pi to run all the stuff like this. that all the various software that we're writing to run the stream. So, well, the reason soldering is controlled by Alexa is that I'm not always good about remembering to turn things off. So that's why she's in charge. So that when I leave the shop, I have a command to tell her that I'm leaving the shop, and she makes sure that everything is off. Okay. So, is this working? Let's reset. Wheel, give me a minute. Also, there are 4 things to turn on to solder, so it's nice that she can help manage that. Microscope. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's working. So, let's get this focused. That's good. So these are the let me get some tweezers. Let me get my favorite tweezers. Okay. Excuse me. So this is where the diode is going to go. Yeah, it's just an Alexa controlled socket. Here are the keyboard switches. Kyle. What's that? So Kyle, chocolates. Right. Okay, so let's do a thing. Just have a giant red button. Turn everything off. Yeah, e-stop. E-stops are a good thing. I think you're trolling almost an engineer or making a joke anyway. I don't really think you're trolling per se. Where all do we need to put these? And is this in focus? Yes. Well, there are reasons to throw an e-stop that should not get you fired. But if you just casually push an e-stop, generally it pisses people off no matter where you are, but especially in a server room. All right, so I think we should just work our way down these. I think I'm just going to do these with straight iron and no paste or anything. They're pretty big as far as surface mount goes. So they go this way. The line lines up with the line. Oh yeah, these are going to be no problem to do. They're going to take some time, but... All right, we're running the iron at 600. And maybe keep a little flux handy. And where's the solder? It was here, I saw it. At some point I'm gonna have to redesign how this desk is set up, and I still don't have a strong feeling about what the right way to do it is, but the solder's right in front of me. I never feel like I've got enough space, and I'm constantly moving stuff around, and yeah. All right. Do we want that to be, what do we want when the, whoa, that's not focused on the right thing. There. I don't know. What do we want the non-microscope shot to be? This one? Or, no, let's just have it switch to me, because we'll just make this a little wider. Got a microphone in frame. I don't always like seeing the microphone. It's weird. Okay. How's that? Yes. Oh, it's interesting you use the e-stop to just turn everything off. Usually you have a separate switch, but it depends. E-stops are quite important, though. They keep people safe. This is going to be straightforward. I won't say piece of cake, but not difficult. Let's try and do a nice job, so when we give Jesse back his assembled keyboard, he's happy with it. Oh man, it's good to have my favorite tweezers back. These are Rhino SW11s, and they're $10 on Adafruit. It's cheap as far as fancy tweezers go. And I like them because they're nice and long. A lot of the other tweezers are too short and stubby for me. Just a little too much solder on that last joint. First one was okay. Yeah, it was a little much too. I don't have thinner solder right now, I don't think, but it's all right. It'll work. Let's dump more of these out so we can quickly place them. I think we've got extras. There's 5. Guess we'll just work our way down the column. Sorry, I'm fiddling with the light sensor for the camera switcher. Is that switching back and forth? No. It's not. What's going on here? Oh, I gotta recalibrate it. Hang on. Okay. Oh, we already got one there. I feel like I should get that other camera rigged up. Maybe we'll do that so we can get a close-up shot as well from the side or something. Sure, you could reflow this board. I just don't have an oven. And I find applying paste with a syringe to be a pain, so I don't know. For this size components, this is pretty simple and easy. So let's just see, let's make sure. Yeah, okay, these are mirrors of each other. Okay, I don't want that. That is important. I guess I can just left-hand the components onto the board. I have, I think one of the things that doing a lot of soldering teaches you is to be a little ambidextrous with certain things. Now we're starting to moderate how much solder is on there. Yeah, totally. You can definitely modify pretty cheap toaster ovens to be good reflow ovens. Not something I've done here. I'm gonna set up the other camera in a different spot. I don't know what you're referring to, Philip. Are you referring to the keyboard? Keyboard is a corn chocolate. Camera. That's gonna work. Oh, except that it's upside down. All right. Let's make it a little brighter. Okay. Oops. On the camera switcher, microscope switcher. That'll work. Yes, the hours of camera adjustments. Definitely a big part of making videos. Just the endless screwing around with gear. All right. Oh, one more down here. Yeah, if you don't get lots of angles, not only did it really happen, but was it interesting? If you just have one angle the whole time, stuff gets boring. to adjust the focus on this. Or just lock focus for now. Right. So we finished one column. Maybe we should do rows first. I don't know. That's backwards. Okay. Small window is upside down. Oh, it is upside down. Sure enough. Cheers, John. There we go. Should be good now. Back down the other side. A lot more solder over there. Tin the pads? I don't know. That's a thing people do. I have done that before. We'll try that. I don't always love it. There is more than one way to solder, in my experience. I'll try it though. For these particular components. Try this right here. Let's see then. Yeah, I don't like this as much. Sorry. Does not work as well for me. And there's literally no harm doing it the other way. So it's weird. I'm getting jittery. Like I've had caffeine, but I had decaf tea. I don't think that would got me. Yeah, no. Part of it is that now the flux is gone. I could add more flux, but now we're making it significantly more challenging. More steps anyway. I can see why people get into this keyboard thing. It's enjoyable. Meditative. Not super difficult. Oh, we forgot to solder one down. You can see it floating around. Hear that. Bob Ross of soldering. That's high praise. Yeah, it's just very chill. Happy little solder joints. Dig it. None of these are like backwards, are they? Maybe I'll screw it up. Exactly. Nosh is channeling Bob Ross way better than I am. I had a happy little diode over here. Happy little accidents. You know what I should do is bust out that TS80P USB soldering iron. I haven't really played with that much. Maybe we'll do the other side with that. Happy little tombstone diode, exactly. I love the phrase tombstone. So tombstoning is when a little surface mount component gets flipped up and stands up vertically. It happens in pick and place surface mount soldering sometimes. Yeah. I think if your oven's blowing too much. Yeah, when you get down to small stuff like this, the components start to act weird. They jump around like little fleas. Watch that surface tension, just pull it over, pull it back and forth. Yes, they do sometimes jump all the way off the table and then just disappear. These are pretty big, fortunately. And they have actual legs on them, which is more than I can say for a lot of components. Away on me. Fortunately, they're not going far when they jump. Yeah, screws are the worst, particularly if you don't have extras. It's nice whenever you can to have extras of things. When you're repairing stuff or modifying stuff, that's not always the case, but I try to make sure always to order extras if I can. Which reminds me, I should probably track down an iPhone 12 screw kit. Alexa, add iPhone 12 screws to my shopping list.
iPhone 12 screws added to your shopping list.
Sweet. It's better than mango liver nuts. She was off the rails yesterday. Yeah, the TS80 is pretty nice. I haven't really done a proper project with it though, so I'm eager to try it out. I had one that was DOA, and then the second one I ordered, the power supply they shipped with it died on me. So it's been a little bit frustrating. Oh, did I add things to your shopping list? Haha. Sorry, not sorry. Two columns down. Yes, I only add things to the shopping list. I don't actually ask her to buy things. Partly because I don't trust that she would figure out what I'm talking about. You know, like mango liver nuts. Instead of Wago lever nuts. I don't feel like I have particularly steady hands today. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. No, you could get Heiko tips onto a PS100. That's cool. I'll bust out the PS80 here in a little bit. Get through this side and then just think about. Oh yeah, there's a good clip of what we're talking about with the mango liver nuts. Cheers, Fox Kid. Very chill stream today. The whole like assembling things on the stream works, or assembling things works well on streams. This is what I'm trying to say. Doesn't require too much unnecessary thinking. It really turns my brain to mush. Trying to do that and stream and all the things. Okay. Working our way through here. Peeling back that tape is always a little bit satisfying. Whoa. Okay. Oop, I have one more over here. I don't know if there's open source Stream Deck stuff. I think there is. I think someone pointed me at one. Can't remember offhand. That was a little much, but it's okay. Try adding a little flux in here too. This stuff's nasty to work with, and I don't really feel like I need a ventilation fan when I'm just working with normal rosin pore flux, but this, you know, when I just with the rosin pore solder, that's fine. This flux man, this Chip Quick, it's really noxious. It works well, but I might have to get some different. Did I get some different stuff? I just forgot about it. Let's solder paste. No. I don't know. I might have ordered some more. I don't know where it is. Came in yet or not. Let's just try this with paste and see. If nothing else, paste holds the components in place, so that's nice. Rudy, generally I bend the legs of the component over. It depends on what you're soldering, but that's the number one trick, is to like bend them at a 45-degree angle. Or like hold them with your finger underneath. Yes, thanks for the reminder, Boxkid. I'm not there yet. I have a few more to go, but I will switch soldering irons. Okay. I think just those three are left. Hey, Rebel Greg. I've got you hooked. I'm not even streaming robots today, and you're still hanging out. I'm waiting on... I was supposed to stream robots today, and I'm waiting on that freaking board from Adafruit. Everything is delayed shipping right now. At some point, I want to talk to you about how you guys track inbound shipments, because it's starting to be a real thorn in my side, trying to guess when stuff's going to arrive. And it's, I mean, obviously I can just go to the tracking website, but when you've got 30 packages in flight, it's a little bit tricky. I don't know if you guys have any good solutions, or if any of you do. If any of you have like something more than I occasionally browse through my email looking for shipping links, I'd be curious. I'm using Airtable for project management, and I was thinking of just building some additional things on there to track packages. But Google Sheets, yeah, okay. Yeah. If you haven't played with Airtable, Greg, or anyone else for that matter, you should. Airtable is this really awesome... It's basically Google Sheets, but relational databases, but it doesn't feel like relational databases. It feels like spreadsheets, and you can do Kanban boards, and you can do calendars, and they're all interconnected. So you can have a Kanban board and then a separate view that's a spreadsheet. It's very cool. Moon Operator, yes, we're doing some keyboards today. We're doing a corn chocolate, courtesy of Keyboard.io. Jesse. I approached Jesse and I was like, I want to do a keyboard. I've got this new desktop. I need a cooler keyboard than the crappy Logitech wireless. We use Monday. Okay. I'll have to check Monday out. I'm in love with Airtable though. It's so good. It took me a long time to figure out what it was. And then once I figured out what it was great. Oh, cheers, Moon Operator. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I like that things aren't pre-built in Airtable, so I can make them work like I want them to. And I have, you know, I'm using it for weird things like tracking video release schedules and stuff, so it's nice to have it. Very customizable. Oh yeah, the Flux is the way to go here. Okay, yes. Get more on this one. Good enough. All right. Now I wouldn't say soldering is super difficult. Being able to see with a microscope really is a game changer. This setup's a bit more pricey, but there is a setup for like $300 from the woman that I bought this microscope from in the markets. that has a camera. It has, it's trinocular, so you can see out both eyepieces. It's great. Yeah, that makes sense, Greg. Not having everything be super, super custom. All right, we've done one side here. Let me just pick up on chat a little. Yeah, soldering is definitely a learnable skill. Like, I don't think it's... I've been doing it for a time, but I would say that... with practice, it becomes easier, and with good tools. So a good temperature adjustable soldering iron, and if you're doing small stuff like I am right now, a microscope really, really helps. And a 2-eyepiece optical microscope is the way to go. Camera's optional. I mean, obviously I have one because I'm streaming and making videos and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, start with a decent soldering iron. We're going to switch soldering irons. I'm using a Hakko FX888D, but we're going to switch to using a little USB soldering iron, a little TS80P. Bust that out. So I haven't used this one hardly at all. Like, I've tested it out, but I haven't really done much with it. Let's see. I would like the brass tip cleaner from... That part is hot. Remember, kids, if your soldering iron smells like chicken, you're holding it wrong. So this is quite cool. This has 2 pieces. It has a handle, and it has the heating part and the tip all integrated together, and then you just slot that in there, and it's quite fancy. It is all digital, and it's USB-C power delivery, which actually begs the question. We're gonna have to find a place to plug this in. So in theory, you can power it off of a power pack, like a USB battery, if it supports power delivery. So you need relatively high current for it. That's not going to be long enough. There's some stuff around here. Again, this desk is just never feels big enough. What do we think that is? And if I unplug it, well, it's off. Whoa. Really knocked over a light. Yeah. Yes. I feel like I'm boxed in on this desk constantly. Okay. All right, I think we have enough to work with now. Just gonna let that sit there. So, this is the little screen on it. And it's heating up right now, and it's temperature adjustable, and all the good things. I keep my hands away from the hot part. And then it's got little buttons. What's going on? Low voltage. Let's try this again. It's worked before, I thought. Nope. Well, sheesh. Low voltage. All right. Maybe we will run this on a battery pack. That's the one thing I've had a hard time on. It's been reliably powering. Buttons were halfway decent speaker. USB-C wall warts and even those aren't working. One came with it for here. Okay, these are anchored. Oh, sorry, the other ones were. They were not anchored. Wall work were anchored. Okay. It should be PD. It says it's PD. So this says PD on it, and it's not putting out. Okay, we're gonna switch to an Anker battery pack that's PD. Hopefully that'll work. Heating. Low voltage. Is it the cable? I'm getting very tired of this. We've not had good luck with these. Heating. Do it. Man. Let me try a different cable. But my patience with this thing is wearing thin. Yeah, the soft silicone is the one supplied with it. I'm using the one supplied with it. The power cable or the power brick burnt out completely. James G, I see you. I am not going to play Facts with the Dog right now because he is being calm and we're trying to get this up and running. But I'll keep that in queue. We'll do it when there's a moment. Okay. So not to worry, we will do it, just not right now. Okay, let's try this. Nope. Let's try it with the power brick. Yeah, this is a quick charge. Like, I could try putting it. Actually, here, let's try this. Let's try the Mac. The Mac chargers do PD. Oh, whoa! Hang on, freaking stuff over here. A minute. Okay, let's try this. That turns on. Okay, you just have to run it off a Mac charger? Seriously? That's lame. Right, hang on, I can't even see chat anymore. Because I managed to pull out the monitor cable. Okay, now it smells like it's heating up. Well, this will work. It's inelegant, but this is a TS80P, a little USB soldering iron, and they're actually quite cool. So before you knock it, check it before you knock it. Ooh, we can definitely do the dog pen now. Where's the dog pen? Oh, here it is. It's not totally pointed at him, but yes. He's chilling. He's mostly asleep. Yes, he's tuckered out right now. That's good. I think he's mostly just annoyed that there's not more stuff to do, but I'll take it. All right, let's try soldering a thing. So we're running at 300 Celsius, which might be a little on the low side. Probably will bump that up. Actually, let's bump that up. So this is quite cool. You just do 330. Okay. And then it does a cool thing where it like goes to sleep and cools down if you put it down for a while. So I have a different soldering iron. We're just trying out this one. I have a Heiko. We're gonna use this. And believe it or not, this is actually a decent soldering iron. Minus the power issues I'm having with it. It's yeah, this is some people's main soldering iron for pretty intense stuff. But you can get different tips for it, and it's pretty fancy. You can actually tweak the firmware on it. People have figured out how to hack the firmware. And so I thought I'd get one and play around with it. Oh yeah, it's great. I like it. Yeah, it's nice and light. Okay, I'm gonna go across this time because why not? It's my lunch reminder. Okay, we might not get too far past diodes today. That's going to be okay. Oh, hey, Mr. Keebs and Clan. Welcome. Glad to see you all here. We are putting together a corn chocolate from Japan, courtesy of Jesse over at Keyboard.io. He had it on his shelf, and I said, hey, Jesse, I've never built a keyboard. What could I build first? And he said, I'd get this weird thing for you. So good to see y'all here hanging out with us. We're testing out a new soldering iron as well. We've got a TS80P here, which is a cool little USB-C power delivery soldering iron that's out of focus because cameras. There you go. So we're putting the Heiko down for a little bit. And, oh, nice! SR Teclados, all you do is build keyboards. I know, that seems to be the hot thing here on Twitch, so I thought I would join the club now that I just built a PC for the first time in, I don't know, 15 or 20 years, and so figured we should do some keyboard stuff too. So we're building up this corn chocolate, and then maybe down the road we'll design our own keyboard. So Build Maya, I don't know, Build Maya. I might end up using Bluetooth on it. That would be really nice. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. Jesse just sent me this thing and was like, you should check this out. It'll be cool. And it's cool. But I haven't really planned much beyond assembling it yet. Yeah. Yeah, I should see Mr. Keeb's shelf. I imagine that it's extensive. I have this, and then Jesse sent us. I'll switch to it in 1 second. Let me solder this up, and then we'll do it. Blind here. Okay. So Jesse also sent us one of his keyboards that he designs. Or no, I'm sorry, he manufactured this. This is not his design. Let me get it right. This is an Atreus. And the camera angle is not great, but this came assembled, and so I'm still getting used to it. But it's a cool little minimalist keyboard I/O keyboard. So if you don't know Jesse and Keyboard I/O, he has stories to tell about manufacturing keyboards in China. Some pretty crazy stories. So, can someone in chat link to both of these keyboards for me? Nosh, if you're around, or anybody else who's paying attention. This soldering iron holder is metal, so no worries there. We won't melt it. Awesome, thanks, Box Kid. Yeah, there's no plastic on it, so we're good. You're good. We're good. Who do you guys think I am? I do need to figure out a slightly different holder, though, so I can grab it better. I have to readjust the grip on it. Actually, once the Heiko cools down, I'll stick it in the main part of the holder. The TS80P didn't come with a very nice holder. It just has a little cheap wire stand, so get something more hefty for it. Yeah, let me make sure that's actually the one, Fox Kid. Yes, it is. It is. That is the right link. Hey, Virtual. How's it going? Yeah, if anybody's got suggestions on TS series holders, pop them in the chat. Seems like multiple people are looking for ideas there. Glad you're doing well, Virtual. Good to have you here. All right. We're all fluxed up and ready to go. You all should holler if I put one of these on backwards, but I think they all go the same way. Oh, that's cool. I should check out those Miniware. Is it more than just the little flip-up stand in the box? Because the flip-up stand in the box is kind of crap, and I don't like those. I want something that I can slot it down in, like the Heiko stand here, where it sticks. I want something that sticks up so that I can grab it. Sammy Hacker, make one out of paper. I think that might not work out so well. Yeah, these are definitely smaller keyboards, minimalist. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I don't like those little flip up wire stands. Those are not fun. Just they're not enough for me. I like something where it sits vertically and I can just grab it. Especially when you're working with a microscope, because you're not always looking super closely at what you're grabbing. So, I'm not anyway. You're juggling the microscope and tweezers, solder, and I'll make sure I'm grabbing it the right way by default. Yeah, but I want something better, John. I want to replace what I'm doing with something else that does exactly the same thing. That's the whole point. All right. I'm going to sponge out of this one for what? Yeah, that could be cool, Mac Prince. Yeah. I wouldn't want the back part though, because that prevents you from grabbing the handle. I want just the tip to be in there. But I could probably make my own coiled piece of wire or something. All right, where's the diodes? All right, I think I'm going to finish the diodes on here, and then we'll probably call it a day because it's getting towards lunchtime. We get lunch, and then we're going to go cut down a tree in the woods. So one of the advantages of being out here in Picaris Pueblo in New Mexico is that you just walk up to the woods behind the house and find the perfect tree. Fun fact, the White House Christmas tree from last year, the official tree, came from Picaris Pueblo. Came from where I am. Which was very prestigious in the Pueblo. More flux down. Right, we're building a keyboard. A very strange keyboard from Japan. If you scroll up just a little ways, you'll be able to see, or maybe you can't scroll up if you've just logged in. I don't know. Maybe somebody can repaste you the link, but we're soldering diodes on PCB. Obsidian's already started his summary. So that's impressive. I should be saving little bits like that for the drop of trivia. But then what would I talk about the rest of the time? Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize I included a link. I didn't remember that we had talked about it, but maybe we did. This is a TS80P soldering iron. We are trying it out. It seems pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking it. It is decent. I have a different tip for it. Should try switching tips. See if I like the other one better. Forget what the other tip is. Let me find it. Oh, sorry, go. Here's. So I like that these tips are just cartridges. Oh yes, it's a little gullwing tip, which I tend to like the bent tips more anyway. Oh, we turned off autofocus. It's not all parts. But that's the bent tip on it. So I'm going to swap these out and just see how this one performs. Oh. Guess that doesn't have the little heatsink thing on it. Should be all right though. Oh, except that you can't easily pull it out of it. Well, we'll give it a shot. That's got to heat up. Yeah, I can show it under the microscope as well. Place this first. I'm getting hungry. Did not have very much for breakfast. I got offered a half of a bagel that someone made and didn't want the rest of, and then I forgot to eat something else, which was probably not the best of plans. Oh, I see. Furfurite, we're not building that keyboard though. We're building a different keyboard. We're building a corn chocolate out of Japan. This thing's heated up now. And that is the tip. So the bent tips just give you a little more options in terms of surface area, and I don't know, they're a little easier to reach around things. You can use the point, you can use the side. I don't know. It's what a lot of the cell phone repair guys in Shenzhen prefer, and so I started using it because of that, and I like it. It's not the best thing for everything. If you were doing, more hefty stuff, you wouldn't want that fine a tip, but if you're soldering big giant wires or something for big, power components where you've got, you're trying to heat up a lot of metal, you want that. You'd want a big flatter tip, but I guess some people like different stuff for drag soldering as well, where you're dragging the tip down a row of pins. But I drag solder with that. It's okay. Yes, Furfurite, I do like this. I have had some problems with it, specifically on the power side of things. Like right now, it's plugged into the Mac power brick because nothing else worked. the charger that came with it died after like a day or two, and yeah, it's been so that part of it's been a little bit of a pain, but I like it. I don't know that it's a lot cheaper than this Heiko though. It's in the same ballpark, I think, price wise. They're not super cheap, despite being small. What I'm interested in is using this as a travel charger or a travel soldering iron. So I have this idea that I would like to build a like a traveling toolkit that all fits in like a Pelican case. And so I was thinking of something like that. What I haven't figured out is what I would do for hot air. I want to find a little hot air equivalent of the TS80P. But there are plenty of people that are using the TS80P or the TS100 instead of a bigger station. Yeah, I had forgotten that. The TS100's disadvantage is that they require their own charger. And the sales pitch with these is that, they're just USB-C power delivery. So if you have other USB-C stuff and you have a good, power delivery charger, then you don't need anything else. That so far is, I don't know how true that's proving to be. There's me flipping over the tip to use the backside, but the problem is that the cable doesn't like to be twisted, so jumping around on me now. This feels a little cold. Oh, it's because it went back down to 300. Let's turn it up. Oops. Okay, 330. Yes. Is there a TS100P coming out? Yeah, Green, the problem is that the adapter in the kit ducked on me. So. Oh, cool. Cool, John. I want to try out that new 100 then. Because I do like this. I do like the grip on this. It's a little bit thin for me. For my hands, I tend to have bigger hands, but it's okay. And the old TS100s are fairly boxy, and so I don't think I would like those. I've not held one, but it doesn't look particularly appealing to me. I don't like that this moved around on me, but maybe it's just because I need to move this over. Let's see if I can do this without burning the crap out of myself. Yes. No. That's better. That helps. Okay. Jumped on me. Yeah, if you've got TS80P and you're liking it, I'd say stick with it. I don't think my station does a lot better than it. It's just a matter of preference, really. And if you've got tips you like and stuff, then you're set. And you got tip options, so this little Gullwing is all right. Kind of curious what the size difference is. Let's look up six. Pretty similar. I feel like the Heiko on my left is a little bit pointier, but not by a lot. Let's see if it's cool enough to put down. It is. Let me get that out of the way and just use the main Heiko stand. That kind of works. Works enough. All right, let's finish this up. We're getting close. I don't know if you can use Weller tips on here. The tips are like embedded in a cartridge, and I don't think you can get that. Yeah, this tip doesn't come off. So I think you have to get the full cartridge from them. So I think the answer is no, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I do think they hit above their weight, Mac Prince. I think that's true. Hey, Shakespeare, welcome. Yeah, it's USB-C. USB-C power delivery. So it's running off my MacBook charger right now. It came with its own little wall and it died on me. And I've tried it with a different one that's supposed to be power delivery, and it doesn't like that either. And so, anyway, I'm running off the laptop for now. But now that we're not streaming off the laptop is staying charged off the monitor it's plugged into. So it's all working out. It used to slowly die when it was plugged into the monitor and just the monitor. Monitor has, I think the monitor gives out like 60 watts, something like that. But when you got 3 big capture devices hanging off and you're doing a whole bunch of encoding on the CPU and GPU, it's enough to drain more power than the monitor can deliver. It's kind of annoying. We need more diodes. It's not just for surface mount. You could totally use this for through hole. I've got a tip in here that's maybe a little bit more suited to surface mount, but I would totally do through hole with this. I wouldn't do big honkin', power stuff with it, maybe, but it would do fine with through hole. Just garden variety through hole. Oh, cheers, John. Yeah. Sorry we didn't cross paths in Shenzhen. And sorry I didn't reply to that company about routers. I get approached about a lot of things, so I don't always get a chance to respond to everybody. And it's both possible I didn't see the email or that I just didn't think it would be a good fit. So yeah. Yeah, I could imagine it having a hard time with heftier joints where there's a lot of metal to heat up, but I mean, yeah, 18 watts is not that much, but it doesn't feel like 18 watts. Not what I'm doing anyway. But yeah, it's very nice digital temperature control, and it goes to sleep, so it has an accelerometer in it. If you set it down and don't touch it for a while, it partially cools down and then heats back up as soon as you pick it up again. So that's pretty cool. Oh wow, PS100 can go up to 65 watts. That's hefty. Yeah, but at that point, like, I don't know. I don't understand why you would do the TS100 over like a Hego station. What a KU is, not. Oh, they're 30 watts, not 18. I'm not looking at the specs right now. What's the box next? What does it say? 30 watts. Yes. PD 2.0. Oh, the medium chisel tip. Yeah. Yeah, I've really gotten into the chisel tips. It really depends on what you're doing, I think. But I really like these gull wings for smaller stuff. Yeah, this one definitely feels a little bit blunter than I'm used to. Oh, it's the TS80 that's 18 watts. I got it. Yeah, this is a P. It's all good. You got to start somewhere, Mr. Silent Mr. Dave. I'm still learning lots, even after having done this a long time. Yeah, you should try it out, Nash. See what you like. At least for SMD, it's my choice. Tip of choice. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this stuff, there's a lot of it just comes down to preference. What do you like doing? What do you like using? You can try a bunch of stuff and see what you like, and then just stick with it. It's like someone said earlier, like, you should tin the pads before you put the components down. And it's like, I don't know. This works better for me. I like doing it this way. Like, yes, people do tin pads, and that's fine. I have better luck not doing that. I feel like it's nicer to put the component down on a flat pad, and as soon as you tin it It is no longer very flat. Okay, did we get all of them? I feel like we did. I feel like we're there. We're there. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here. Because I need to head out, go get some food. Why is leaded solder preferred over unleaded? Yeah, it just flows better. Like unleaded solder, it's like working with, I don't know, pudding versus water. Like, yeah, it melts better, lower melting point. It's more friendly to work with. The only thing that's unfriendly about it is it's got lead, which is not great for your brain. So, but really all you need to do with lead is just not eat it and, go wash your hands afterwards. I don't think it's a big deal, but let's. I think we're pretty good. I'm just oh, I see these reset switches now. Yeah, we didn't get any of those, but maybe I have some somewhere. I haven't seen any anyway. Okay. Yes, lead is definitely not good for developing adults. I do think aren't there stories of like Romans going crazy drinking wine out of lead vessels? I think it's bad for your brain even when you're an adult. So who knows? I don't know. It's possible that my brain is damaged from soldering with lead solder as a kid, but I still use lead solder when I'm teaching soldering to kids, and I know my good friend Mitch Altman, who's taught thousands and thousands of people to solder, still uses lead solder, and he just has people wash their hands. So no eating while you're soldering, and wash your hands afterwards. So not too big a deal, in my opinion. But not a doctor, so I could be wrong there. I think we're going to wrap it up here, folks. Thank you for tuning in. There will be another stream tomorrow, probably an early one again. And we'll continue building this keyboard up. We also are going to get robot parts in tomorrow, so maybe the next day we'll do robots. I don't know. I'll figure that out. They'll either be robots or keyboards. I'm still waiting on iPhone parts for the USB-C stuff. So, yeah. What do we got going on here? Let's pop in on Obother. I don't want to leave y'all hanging. And Obother does awesome electronic stuff. He's been up to some water cooling recently, and I don't know what else. The screenshot I've got of him looks like he's burning stuff on his board of subscribers. But yeah. Yes, DJ Marlos, thank you for the reminder. Come hang out with us on Discord. We have a lovely little Discord community. Everybody is welcome. And the link is in the chat there. But for now, let's go pop in and see what Obother is up to. Have a good rest of your day. Cheers. I should switch to this view as I'm signing off. Yeah, we'll go check in on Obother.